Good morning everybody, it's Tuesday morning down at the plot. Today's task is to get the structure up for the onions. So Mr. Bum's coming down, he's going to give us a hand just putting this up. It's pretty much all there really, we just need to put the sides up. So we'll show you before, I'll do a time lapse, then we'll see how we'll get on with the rest of the day. I want to get this up the day basically. So there we have the before, and I'm going to stick this up and we're going to get cracked on. Well, the frame is up. It's sitting on the block work all right. We've put the tops on, so it's all sunk in. I can see that in the middle, obviously, where we'll cut it to get it out. It has got a little bit of a bow in there. So what I'm going to do on the inside is when I get the bed sorted out, I'm going to put a couple of stakes on that side, a couple of length on that side, just to hold it back up a bit more structure, but a bit of support. But it's up. Needs a bit of a clean, obviously, but it's up there. And on the inside, you can better see the space that I've got on the inside. What I'm going to do in here, two mines basically at the minute. Dig it all out, dig a hole down the middle so it goes down a couple of foot. Stick the soil on that side and at the back. Make a U-shaped bed, just what I've got for the time being, and put the onions in. Alternatively, level it all out. I'll still be digging the hole down the bottom because it needs to be done, and growing the onions in pots. Two things. See how things go though. First things first, we need to get the base bolted into the concrete, the breeze blocks. Then once that's done, the inside work can get sorted as well before we'll start putting the roof on. So let's get cracked on. Right, time to get this temporary roof on. Well, this is the roof that came with the structure, but I am going to be removing the roof and replacing it with plastic polythene, just like that's on the polytunnel covers. I'll be doing this side and also this roof, the roof section here, and this side here, because the sun comes up from the top over the top of here, and that's where the sun hits the whole structure. So I'll only need to replace the top section and the side section, I believe, but for the time being the roof section is going on and we're going to get on with that now. And after, so all done. There is a few bits which I need to sort out down the side here, which is basically these bits here, because it was previously siliconed in. I will be changing the roof like I mentioned before, but so I'll have to sort something out, put a couple of screws in there just to keep it down or something, or a length of batten just across the bottom section. But that's it done. I just need to get the guttering sorted. I'll put a water tank here, or a water tank inside or something, I don't know, I'll see what happens. And also just got to find something to place across the bottom of there. But other than that, all done. Mr. Bum, he's done nothing. He's done nothing but sit there all day. He's taught us out. That's all done. Let's take you inside and I'll show you inside basically. I've got to sort out this because my Dean's lost the plots under there somewhere. I can open this door up. There's a hole, or alternatively there's a half, and I can stay on the top section there. So inside, there we go. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's some heat in here at the minute. Oh, with this sunshine, it's on fire. The temperature that's been in here, it's currently 30 degrees, 82, 83 Fahrenheit. Whoo, that's warm. But that's that done, sorted. I am standing up close. It's at the minute how high the soil is, it's pretty much touching the roof. So I need to get this dug over. That's going to be the next task. Me and John's just going to have a little bit of a drink first, and then I'm going to dig a trench down the middle. So it's a good couple of feet down. Put it on the side, fill the rest of the soil in, then pretty much that'll be the trenches sorted. See if we can just get the inside done as well, see what happens. But that's the inside. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. It's basically cost me around about £200 to £300 to put this on in increments. £60 for the structure by the time I transported it. Got the breeze block foundations, transport for that, the concrete base as well. But I've built this so that's it. It's not coming down, it's in, it's done. This is me. One of my main objectives is getting everything set and sorted so that I don't have to worry about it going forward. I just need to keep on top of things. I will be putting gas and everything in. Once I get everything sorted, the next task would be to place benches across the middle, across the ends, that end and this end. But that's a task for the future. So we're going to have 5 minutes, then sort the rest of the inside out. That's where Grandad Dave normally keeps his carrots, in this bed that goes from here all the way to the end. Well, he's decided this year he's going to join in with the growing of the giant onions. So he's only keeping 2 bays for his carrots, and he's prepared the rest of the bay down here for onions, which I'm going to give him because I'm nice like that. We share, don't we, Grandad?
I've got to take my time because he knocked me back with his sand and chicken.
Tell you not to attack them. So he's getting all his ground sorted out. This used to be just one big polytunnel. There used to be 2 beds here, but cut it down. He's kept it one tunnel itself. This is where all the onions are going to go. I don't know how many think he's going to get, like.
Well, I reckon.
I think I get about 10 per section, aren't you? That's how we just get rid of stuff if you didn't want it.
Right, I reckon.
One there. One there. I reckon you get 2.
I think I can move in a little bit here.
I think you need 2 rows.
1, 2, 3.
I think you get 4.
10.
You get 10 in per bay. So he thinks he's going to get 10, 20, 30 onions off me. You can have some onions and you get some leeks as well.
10 leeks I want.
You want 10 leeks as well, do you? I've got plenty of leeks I'll share with you, Grandad. But we'll have to have a look and see how things go and see who gets better leeks than onions. He'll probably get better. Everything I give away. So
some soil in from over there.
There's always glass in, always glass, no matter how much you pull out, how much you riddle it. But I think it's going to be a competition between me and Grandad Dave this year. Same stock, same place, same onion, same leeks. We'll see how things get. But that's where he's growing his stuff in anyways. That I'm going to give him.
We dress for the naked gardening day.
Look out for that this coming Saturday, because it's Naked Gardening Day this coming Saturday, as well as it's National Gardening Week. So it looks like I'm going to be pulled into doing it again. Grandad Dave's going to join in as well.
Yeah.
And so is John. I've pulled you into it now, John.
That's fine.
That's the only pulling I'll be doing, by the way. Right, back over. Let's go and get some digging sorted out. Thanks, Grandad Dave.
I've got anything in your back.
See you in a bit. Well, bloody Norva, it's warm. Whew. Right, I better start on the inside of the greenhouse now. John's now left. He's got to go and sort his kids out and stuff. So I'll just give you a quick turn around, show you what I've done. as a measure at the moment, and then see how we'll get on the rest of the day. If not, I'll crack on again tomorrow. So I've made a start inside here. Let's get up. Decking boards. I've put 3 high on the side. I've got railway spikes going down just to hold them in place. They're right the way down. That's how tall they normally are. And of course you can see I've knocked them right down on top. So what I'm going to do on the inside of there is I'm going to staple the plastic on the inside, more likely compost bags, just to keep them from rotting so quick. And all I'm doing is digging the inside so I can come down. So by the time I get down to here, they'll be around about waist height, so it'll be a good height for to be able to work at. So that's what the plan is with these. Now I've got to shoot off and go get the kids. I have actually also popped this in here for a bit of ventilation. You can feel a little bit like, but it's not fantastic. I'll need to get a fan in here. And as you can see in here, oh, I tell you what, it's on fire. 32, 31 degrees. Oh, that's warm. Okay, right, so before I start filling the soil up against here to make it solid, what I want to do is I want to basically line this with plastic so that it stops the wood from rotting, so I can keep it in for a good few years. So what I'm going to do, once again, we use compost bags, good old Humax. I'm going to open these up. I'm going to split down the top, and I should have enough, but open them up and fling them over the top. So that's what we're going to get done now. Well, the little helper's come along to say hello. John's gone. I've swapped John for little Elizabeth. She never knows, she might be more helpful. What we're doing now?
We are going to...
We're lining the inside of these, aren't we? So it makes them last longer. So we've done one, we've got another one to do, then we can get the inside dug over so we can get this bed filled. So let's get cracked on!
Yeah.
Go press pause, Elizabeth. There we have beds in there.
All thanks to me and Daddy.
Thanks to me and Elizabeth, and also John. That's it up, that's it sorted. Hanging baskets are going in now before I leave. I'm going to put the strawberries in. I'm just going to put the strawberries in, to be honest. So It's been really warm today, really warm.
Whoever likes strawberries, subscribe.
In a minute, temperatures went down to 25. It's a lot cooler with the sun going down. What I'm going to do, a tip I picked up of Jeff, I've started putting posts in. I'm going to put the post in there, I'm going to put a post in the middle, I'm going to put a post on the inside on the end, also in the middle of there, at the end of there, in the middle of here, and obviously that one's at the end of there. And what I'm going to do is the decking boards that I've got, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one flat across the top here, and I'm going to use it as a seat. So I can sit down on the bench, on the sides, when I need to basically. So I'm going to get that done, possibly tomorrow. So from me and Elizabeth, who's got the Fanta, we're going to go home now. Me and the wife's going out on a bit of a date night. But not often we get a chance to go out, so we're going to go and watch Avengers Endgame. Can't wait for it.
And also, if you like strawberries, leave a thumbs up and subscribe.
It's our favourite, isn't it? Right, I'll see you tomorrow. See you later.
Bye!
Hey guys, Tuesday. Back down the allotment, do some finishing off jobs. I've been pretty busy. I've been here for about an hour and a half. I haven't recorded anything. So let me just show you what I've been up to. Well, yesterday, what I did was I put the hanging baskets in from the hooks that were already in place. The strawberries are in here, so that's where these will be staying. I need to put another hook, another couple more hooks up, just so I can get the rest of the stuff up in any case. I've also sorted out the base here. I have lots of gravel left over from when I did the cement. So I put a load of gravel in, across the bottom, somewhere to walk. I've also put an additional step in here because there's a bit of a step. I need to fill across underneath the bottom here, which is fine. Find me Dean's lost the plot under there as well. But in the meantime, got a step going down, nice and easy, sort it out. So I can sort that out, and there's a bit of a step coming in out, so that's all right. Next task, what I'm going to get on with, what I've done is I've put wooden spikes, like I mentioned yesterday, in here, and in here. So I put 3 down there, and I've also put 3 down there for this purpose here. Now, I got this inspiration from Jeff Foreman, from his polytunnel. Now in here, there's not really anywhere to have a sit down and work. So I've got a couple of lengths, more lengths of these decking. So all I'm going to do is literally get the decking, place it on the top, place it on the top of there, screw it in to them 3 plinths there. 1, 2, 3. Screw a couple in just straight down, with some long screws. Then I've got one there, I'll have one at the back, and I'll have one down the middle here as well. So that's what I'm going to get on with now. And that's that done. So little subtle change which makes a big difference. So I can now come in here and sit down, and I don't have to stretch that far across the bed neither, so I can still reach without overreaching. So I can get in there, not a problem. Happy days. So that's sorted out. Glad that Dave seems happy with it as well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and get the bench and place it to see what needs to be done with the bench at the back. And Gordon has also stated that he's got some guttering and some clips for the guttering as well, so I'm going to have a look at them as well. So the bench is in temporarily, just enough ledge on that side for the breeze blocks, and also on that side as well. And what I've done is I've just screwed the screw in the middle of there and just held up with a couple of breeze blocks. But there's some bench space for the time being. Now we're going to start bringing in the onions that need to be brought in on here. Just leave them in here. I'm going to have to think about ventilation as well in here, because it does get really warm really quickly. Next task though, I want to take a look at that guttering that Grandad Dave's got. Well, Grandad Dave's dropped some guttering off. That'll be a task for over the next couple of days. I'll probably just have it sloped all the way around that side, round the back, round to that side. And what I've done down around here is I've created a stand for water barrel to go into. Then it'll probably feed into barrels. Another barrel that's going down to there as well. This one will be solely for feeding this greenhouse. Now, I went to Aldi today and I picked up something that came in very handy. Like some WD-40 on there. As you can see, I've got myself a clock. I'm always getting wrong for being late. So I'd say to put a clock in here so I knew what time it was. It also has a temperature gauge on here as well. So it's you gotta keep an eye on the temperature as well. But yeah, I'm pleased with everything, how everything's turned out in here. I'll sit these backside down. There we go. Much better. So things are coming along canny. I've just got to feed in here. I've got to put hen pellets in, blah blah blah, before I plant out. I'm debating whether to put 2 onions in each section, do it horizontally, do it like a zigzag. I'll get plenty of onions in here, enough for what I need, and a couple of big ones at the back. So I'm pleased with how this has turned out. Well, I'm back home now. I've just been looking at how long the video is going to be, just with the past couple of days of footage. It's going to be around about 20-25 minutes, so I'm going to upload it for yourselves, sneak peek for the onion house. And I'll carry on because I've got still lots of things to do, lots of things to get sorted out, and still lots of things to record for the coming week. So I'll see you again on Sunday, but as of from the moment, I'm pleased I'm getting that onion house up, and I'll see you the weekend.